Good day, global crypto enthusiasts. This is 88 Fantastic coming to you Sunday, November 10th, 2019. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend. What are we seeing here today? We got a couple of, we got Cointelegraph popped up here. We got AMB crypto popped up. We got the market popped up, and we're going to end with some actually really, really sad news today. So where do we see ourselves sit right now with Bitcoin currently at a price of $9,046 with a day low of 8,742 with a day high of 9,115. A lot of action here in the last couple of hours as last night Bitcoin really sat in that 8850 mark for quite some time last night before it really ramped up here about 4 hours ago or so. So anyways, let's get on to our market here. Actually, you know what? We'll go through these news articles first because there actually isn't any. So I just wanted to show you guys what I see here. So what I like, when I first open it up and I see Bobby Lee, another Lee predictor that every Lee's been wrong since forever. Bobby Lee, 500K Bitcoin price flippening of gold will come by 2028. Are we getting that desperate to write a fucking article that's 9 years in advance for a price prediction? That tells you how, I mean, Bitcoin is absolutely gigantic all over the world right now. The rest of crypto is not. But I mean, come on, to really to keep putting on, again, another guy with the last name Lee about price predictions and has never been right. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys what I'm looking for here. I've got my phone's turned off right now. So as you come and look through here, there is literally nothing going on in the world of news. IDEX claims creation of infinite scaling solution for Ethereum. Top 5 cryptos of the week. Scale of one coin scam. IDOS airdrop. Ethereum co-founder. Hopefully we can incorporate with China the 500K, and it goes on and on and on and on, and there was just absolutely nothing to actually talk about in the news Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, really. Now, these ones here I get a kick out of. Litecoin's happening, more of a curse than a blessing for miners of holders. Bitcoin Cash awaits mid-November network upgrade. Again, not a whole bunch. But there was some in here where they start talking about how Bitcoin's price, articles from Friday, how Bitcoin's price was going to crash below 8,000, and then how people talk about how it's going to hit over 95. And again, they're always wrong. And again, there's just nothing in the news that just makes me want to come out and pop an article and go through it for you guys. So we're going to get out to the market, and then our sad news of the day will come right after that. So over here, the one thing that blew me away is when we did our last video, we had talked about we had 3 weeks of stability in the market. And what that normally means is when we see the stability like we had there, that usually means the big wallets are going to go out hunting. And that's what they did. So before we get into that, let's look over here at our our market cap itself. This is overall from the last 2 weeks. And then you can see where our big crash really started here was in the middle of November the 6th, just a couple of days ago. But when you look at it and you really see it on some of the charts, it looks like 1 or 2 dips. We actually had 7 actual major pullbacks in about 36 hours there. And that's where all of our money went from the 255 mark all the way back down to 237, 238. But we actually had 7 different pullbacks that day, not just one itself. So the other thing that scared the crap out of me is look at the other day's video. I think we were just over 3,100 cryptos. Now we're at 4,800 cryptos. And I know for a fact there's over 6,500 right now. You got to be careful you got to be able to research, check those LinkedIn profiles, everything you possibly can before you. I mean, if you day trade, it don't matter who's running what or if it's a scam or a piece of shit, as long as you can trade and make your money, right? But if you're going to be a long-term guy, you got to be able to research the names, their addresses, their offices, everything, especially when there's that many cryptos now in such a down, crappy market right now. So let's see who's been moving over our last 24 hours. Again, DX chain has not moved from that spot for, oh my God, just about a week now. Its volume's actually picked up. Silverweight 11%. Nice to see OTA making a reappearance in the top 100 again. V System seems to get it's one of those ones now that's in that pump and dump. Nano, IX, RLC, Cosmos. Cosmos has had a pretty solid, probably 6 weeks now. If you know what, let's just pop these guys open and have a look here. Which is really weird to look at right now because Cosmos was sitting pretty low there a little while ago. Let's look at its 1 month chart. And as you can see, Cosmos has just really been wrapping it up for a month solid now. So it's not, their price action right now isn't a fluke. who's been taking it on the chin? Aurora. But again, we've been talking about Aurora for 9 months now. Pure pump and dump. Synthetic at 5%. But you know what? When everybody else is at 3% lower, not too bad. Komodo, you know what? Komodo went from 55 cents to 85 cents. I think they had about a 45 to 55% gain over the week, so that was pretty solid itself. So anyways, not much in the news. Just really nice to see a healthy market coming along. Now, for the sad news of the day is right over here, and this is for, I know most of you guys don't do faucets, but I'm sure you know somebody that does. So if you know anybody that does faucets, you got to get them over here to the channel, because this is very important to them, because Faucet Hub is going to be shutting down and rebranding, and they're giving everybody until December the 10th to get rid of their alternative coins, as they've got to get out of the altcoins, and they're going to go strictly into Bitcoin. I don't want to get into too much of the article, because I mean, this has been my favorite site since January 1st of 2019. Never had an issue with it. It's always worked properly, run very, very well. So the reason that they're shutting down is regulation requirements. The owner goes on to say, crypto has taken off in the last couple of years and made its way into the eyes of regulatory bodies of various top tier countries. These organizations are instructed by their respective countries' governments to implement rules and guidelines for all financial companies to enable them to monitor, control, and predict the monetary movement of citizens in the country. For many years, crypto was not even considered as to how money is treated or regulated, which allows us to operate the platform legally without regulation requirement. Unfortunately, this is very soon no longer the case, and applies to micro wallets as well. So in some countries now, even if you're collecting 1/1000th of a penny, your government wants to know about it. See, what I've always said I loved about the blockchain itself is that it's open ledger, and everybody can see all of the transactions. No, you cannot see a name, but you can see the open transactions. So my thing is now the government wants to know where everybody, who all owns this crypto. Why can't we see what the government and the politicians and the bankers, what they're spending their money on? If you want to see why your citizens are collecting 1/1000th or a big 10,000 in Bitcoin, why can't your citizens see that with you on your end of the blockchain as well? So something for open discussion. I mean, I'm going to keep hammering faucets, because there's still a lot that go directly to your wallet. So until December the 10th, we're going to have to see how many. I mean, there's been I usually do 150 of the faucets during the course of a week. Almost all of them have completely shut down. So there's only really a handful right now that you can actually get paid directly into your Bitcoin wallet, rather than the micro processing payment wallets themselves. So again, I'm open for discussion. Come out. Let's hear what you guys got to say on it. With government regulations, I'm all for the regulations, but you know what? It has to work on both sides. And when the governments keep wanting to know where every penny of what their citizens are spending, why can't the citizens see what everything that the government, the bankers, and all of these institutions are spending as well? I think really that's where government really needs to start, is with themselves, working from the top down, rather than picking on the citizen that makes nothing to begin with, and you're worried about getting your $18 in fucking income tax at the end of the year. So haven't got much more. Just wanted to come out there for the weekend. Really, really disappointed, because Faucet Hub has been a staple of the faucet market for quite some time. So very, very sad to see. Wish the owner all the best of luck, but he's going to work on something for everybody else. There will be something continuing on, but it's only going to be with Bitcoin. No more Ethereum, no more Tron, no more nothing, no more alternative coins. So that's all we got for you guys this weekend. Go out there, hug the ones you love. Enjoy the rest of this weekend. We'll talk to you in a few days, everybody. This is 88 Fantastic, showing you how to take a bite out of the cryptocurrency market. Take care, y'all.